Hello, beautiful watchers and everyone in between. 'Tis I, Mandy Coslet, and welcome to my gaming video. Today I will be doing my own rendition of character creations in two separate games, Skyrim and Bless Unleashed. Before we begin, subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and click that bell icon to be notified of new videos every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesday will be a game continuation with A Plague Tale: Innocence, and Wednesdays will be other gaming videos. So today we will do character creations. Now I will be narrating what characters you can be playing, and we're going to go ahead and do the beginning of the game as well. So go ahead and enjoy that, and then I will be narrating and letting you guys know what characters you can be.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them. We weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Alright guys, so as you can see, you have multiple options here, so let's go ahead and start. Nords are citizens of Skyrim. They are tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold and their talent as warriors. They can use a battle cry to make opponents flee. The Orc is going to be next. The Orc are the people of the Rothgarian and Dragentail Mountains. Orcish smiths are prized for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. The Red Guard will be next. The most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel, the Red Guards of Hammerfell, have a hardy constitution, and a natural resistance to poison. They can call upon adrenaline rush in combat. Wood Elf. The clan folk of the Western Valenwood Forest, also known as Bosmere. Wood Elves make good scouts and thieves, and there are no other archers in all of Tamriel. They have natural resistance to both poisons and diseases. They can command animals to fight for them. Woo! Alright, we got the Khajiit next. Hailing from the province of Elsweyr, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark at will and have unarmed claw attacks. The Imperial is next. Natives of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with combat and magic. Anywhere gold coins might be found, Imperials always seem to find a few more. They can call upon the voice of the Emperor to calm an enemy. High Elf, also known as Altmere, in their homeland of Somerset Isle. The High Elves are the most strongly gifted in the arcane arts of all the races. They can call upon the Highborn power to regain magic quickly. Dark Elf, also known as Dumner, in their homeland of Morrowind. Dark Elves are noted for their stealth and magic skills. They are naturally resistant to fire and can call upon their ancestors' wrath to surround themselves in fire. Could you imagine? Breton is next. And add to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of the High Rocks, Bretons can boost resistance to magic. Bretons also call upon dragonskin power to absorb spells. Argonian. This reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of their Black Marsh homeland, have developed a natural resistance to diseases and the ability to breathe underwater. They can call upon the hit skin to regain health very quickly. Now I chose to be the Dark Elf because in my opinion they look really, really cool. I love their facial features. Now when it comes to me creating characters, I don't generally change too much of the facial features besides the eyes, and I generally play a female because I'm a female. Don't worry guys, I'm not sexist or anything. I just like to play females over males in games. I am playing Fallout 4 and I'm being a male. So I generally just, if I have the option, I tend to be female because I'm female. And hey, you know what? Not enough games where you get to be a female. At least when I was younger. Now there are, but not when I was younger. So as you can see, I'm creating my character. Guys, feel free to use this character creation for a game. Also, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to continue with this character playing Skyrim, which I can post Wednesdays. Tuesdays are still going to be me finishing Plague Tale Innocence. Oh, I also want to comment that I'm really sorry about the little thing in the video. I'm using this new video editing app, and apparently it's got to put the advertisement in the video, so I'm really, really sorry about that, guys. I can't control that. It's just because of the video editing, which is Filmora 9. So you'll see in my last video that that's plastered up there. So sorry about that, guys. I'll try, and if I do happen to play Bless Unleashed again, I'll definitely try and narrate, because that's going to be in the way of the subtitles. So I'll definitely try and narrate with that game if I decide, if you guys want me to continue with playing that. So I went ahead and finished my character. As you can see, I'm doing her war paint now. Like I said, I don't really change too much of face besides the eyes and the mouth. With her, I did a little bit more, trying to make her more feminine, and then I gave her long hair, which I like to do with my female characters. So you guys will see that. Like I said, feel free to use this character if you guys want. They'll look exactly like her. No, that's fine with me. It's totally fine. Yeah, so let me know what you guys thought of this character creation, and if you guys want me to continue with Skyrim. For the next part of the video, I will be doing character creation in Bless Unleashed, and for those that have seen me play in Bless Unleashed, you will get to see the beginning of the game as well as the character creation in the game itself, and it's kind of interesting and fun, the characters that you can choose from. I'm kind of excited with the character I created, so you guys are going to see that. She's, oh my gosh. And then the class that I chose for her, really awesome. So as you guys can see, I didn't really change too much of her facial features. I tried to find a mouth shape that kind of went with her facial features, I guess. I don't really ever have to change too much. So mainly just like hair and the eyes and stuff. I didn't really in Bless Unleashed. You guys are going to see that I didn't change too much of her facial features, because generally the characters that they give you, in my opinion, look fine. It's not like you're always looking at the character. So, but yeah, so there you guys have it. There's the Skyrim characters, the rest of my creating. I'm not going to play too much of the beginning. Once I get into the keep, you'll see I'm going to go ahead and exit, and then we'll move on to Bless Unleashed. I guess you can say I imagine myself as the characters in these games, like in Skyrim, so I like to make myself, no matter the race that I play, I always give myself long hair, the character long hair, so I'm going to give her long hair. I'm going to change it up this time and give her lighter hair, because I always do darker hair, so I'm actually going to give her, I do believe it was silver, like a silverish white. That actually looks more silver than white to me, probably is white. But yeah, that's white. No, that's definitely white. So, and I'm going to go ahead and continue with the beginning of this, and once I get into the keep, or I can't remember the name of it, with the one guard guy, I can't remember his name, forgive me guys, then I'm going to be switching to Bless Unleashed, and we'll explain the characters with that.
Another refugee? Gods really have abandoned your people, Dark Elf. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Morrowind. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Dark Elf!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentry, what do you see?
It's in the ground!
Dragon!
Guards, get the townspeople to...
Come on, the gods won't give us another chance! This way!
Jarl, look! What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now!
Up through the tower. Let's go!
Another second now.
Up the tower.
Down the whole tower. We just need to move some of these rocks to clear the way.
Get back!
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
Don't look up! Just focus on me! Hemming, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great! Torald! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
I fought bravely.
Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close!
What are the eight divines is this thing?
Damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us to the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. Those binds aren't going to cut themselves. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
Okay guys, so with character creations you have a lot of options. As you can see, you have 5 options that you can choose from. So we're going to start with the Crusader. I'm going to go ahead and start reading it. I do eventually stay there for a while. With sword and shield, Crusaders stand as frontline warriors, ready to stare down the brunt of enemy attacks, embracing their code of honor through sacrifice. Crusaders never back away from a fight. You have 2 options, humans and Impen. Humans have proven themselves both stubborn and resourceful since ancient times. Humans are a highly social race, and their true strength comes when they band together to forge kingdoms and armies. The Impen. Cute little dudes. These diminutive outsiders migrated from lands unknown, seeking a fresh start on the continent. Attentive and forever curious, the Impen possess technology ahead of their time. Next, we will do the Berserker. Berserkers are fearless warriors who pride themselves on wreaking havoc. Armed with massive 2-handed weapons and love for a good fight, Berserkers rush headlong into battle with little concern for their own well-being. And Varg. The wolf-like Varg are undisputed masters of the forest, having earned a reputation for being agile hunters. The Varg are peaceful creatures that revere nature's blessings but can quickly turn into ferocious beasts when threatened. Next we have the Ranger. The Ranger only has one option, which is the Elf. Rangers are expert pathfinders and survivalists who excel in scouting, tracking, and ambushing their prey. They prefer to keep their distance, favoring bow and arrow over sword and shield. Traps and snares are their resource of choice. Elves once thrived on Luminous, living in splendor as near immortals under the shade of their great tree Lilianthus. After the tree was burned, the newly mortal elves scattered around the world. Despite their lost heritage, they are proud descendants of the Age of Magic and are recognized for their grace and intelligence. Next, we will be doing the Mage. Mage has human and elf as an option, which is neat. I like how they did that. Oh, as well as the Impen. You can be an Impen for the Priest. Mage. Mages are masters of arcane arts, able to call upon the elements to do their bidding. One can only whisper of their formidable power, and yet there are no whispers of where their limits may lie. You have an option of elf and human. With the Priest, though they prefer a life of passivity, priests can call on the power of divine to defend the helpless. Their awesome powers can both restore and enhance their allies, as well as inflict harm on those who would prey on the weak. I decided to be the Ranger because the Rangers, oh my gosh, this character is so flippin' fun. Plus you can't go wrong with an elf. They are just absolutely gorgeous. So as you will see, there are multiple options that you can choose to just continue as that character option given, or create from that character, customize it the way that you can. Now you can choose to have the character look at the camera, as you can see in the top right corner, where if you spin around them, their head will follow, and if you unclick that or click that, it'll take that off and then they won't follow the camera. You also have the option to hide the hair. Now as you're going to see, I didn't do too much change in her face. I really only changed her eyes, her lip color, her hair, the size of her ear, and her tattoo. And then I will say I did give her bigger bosoms. I should say bosoms. Listen to me. Bosom. Excuse me. So I made her pupils, I didn't actually make them that big, but you can choose to make them ginormous or make them really, really tiny. I tried to make them even, and I gave her a lighter color in her eyes. You can also change the shape of her pupil. As you will see, you have 10 options, and it does change the shape of her pupil, which from that you can go ahead and increase the size of it so you can actually see the shape. You can also change the color to lighten or darken it. Now, like I said, I did not do much changing of her. I pretty much, once I choose the character, I do very little changing, and then I just use that character as it is. So in my opinion, she looks fine. Just changed her hairstyle and her eyes, changed up her lip color, I shrinked her ears. I shrunk her ears a little bit too, because nothing against their ears, but that's A little bit big. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for elves with ears that big. Oh, I bet they can hear, like, wow. I mean, you gotta think of animals with big ears. They hear pretty great. So there you go. Yeah, think of Futurama. The one mutant that had huge ears could hear like thousands and thousands of miles away. So there you go. Alright, I went ahead and gave her bigger eyelashes, fuller eyelashes I should say. Kind of made her eyes more feminine, plus that looks really, really pretty. In my opinion, it kind of brought out her eyes a little bit. Didn't really change too much of her nose. I changed up her lip color a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys are going to see I didn't change too much. Like I said with Skyrim, feel free to use this character for your guys' own if you do decide to try this game. Really, really fun. I do believe it's only available for Xbox. Unfortunately for PlayStation users that watch this, I'm not 100% if it's available for PlayStation. Don't quote me on if it is or not, so I would imagine it's only an Xbox game. I have no idea. I am an Xbox player. I do play the PlayStation, but I've always really played Xbox. So, I mean, some of the games you can play on the Xbox, you can play on the PlayStation as well. Now, with the voice, you can actually get a preview of what the voice sounds like, and that hairstyle, oh my gosh, it is so freaking cute. And not too many cute options for hairstyles, in my opinion. I don't like super bulky hair. So I went ahead and went with that first one because that is just so adorable. And I gave her bluish green hair. Why? Because blue is my favorite color. That's why. And I lightened it a little bit. Well, not lightened it, but I gave it a little bit of a green tint to it. I'm also deciding if I want to create this character exactly the same one and just play as the ranger in a separate game that's not recorded for you guys that want to see. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue with this character I'm creating as well, because I totally can. So I'm not gonna, do like 3 videos a week. I'm mainly gonna do my Bless Unleashed. I keep saying Bless Unleashed. I'm mainly gonna do a Plague Tale, continue that because it gets so good, guys. I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of it because it is just amazing. And then Wednesdays, I haven't fully decided if it's just gonna be a random video. I definitely wanted to do character creation. I might continue with this character as well as creating her again to play on my own. I don't know, because I'm already on like level 12 with the mage. So, oh yes, you do have the option, sorry guys I didn't say, to tattoos. You have an option to change her tattoos. I didn't really bother changing her body tattoos because you don't really see the tattoos on the body depending on the outfit you have on. I gave her a scar. I don't know why I'm weird. I like to give my character scars. I don't know about anybody else, but when I create characters in games, they have a backstory. Like, she was in a battle against elves and the undead. There, we'll do it that way. No, not Game of Thrones reference. Actually, a reference to my own story, Dragons and Crowns. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so excited. It's not done yet, but once it gets done, I really can't wait to share it with the world. So, there's my character. I know there's not much to it. I didn't change her too much. Just her hair and her eyes, as you guys saw. And then I do show you a preview of possible costumes that you can get for these specific characters. If you want to get those outfits, I don't know yet because I don't have too fancy stuff for my other character. So it's just kind of a preview, I'm sure, of future costumes. Now that is just adorable. If I had a body like that, I would probably wear an outfit like that all the time. And this next one, oh my gosh. If this were medieval times, I would be queen in an outfit like that. I'm kidding, guys. I'm not that conceited. That's awful. So yeah, that is my favorite of the two. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. If that's an actual costume that you can get for the character, I can't freaking wait to get that costume because that is freaking B.A. Alright, so there's my character. I do believe I can't remember what I named her. Sorry, I had stopped the recording and then I had to start it back up because it finished, so I wanted to make sure that I was still where I was. It's like, oh hey, yeah, okay. Alright, so you guys are going to see the beginning of this game, really interesting intro, and then once we actually start playing, I will explain a little bit more about that because there is stuff on the screen that I want to explain to you guys. So there you have my character, and just in a few minutes you will be seeing the intro, and then we can get started on playing.
Where the light ends, a black blade shall split the sky, and Luminous will return to sow the seeds of shadow once more. Famine and decay will follow in her wake, and the lash of war will be unleashed. Cries of despair will fill the air, and herald the coming of the Undying. An ancient seal will be broken, and an army of chaos shall rise from the breach. Only a bearer of the lantern may be able to hold darkness at the door. The die has been cast, and Luminous awoken. Before the goddess of darkness can conquer all, go forth and find the fragments of the gods.
Wasn't that a neat beginning? I am excited to continue with this game. Alright guys, so this is just a dream at the beginning of the game. As you can see, I'm going to be level 40 already. This is out of my control. This is literally the beginning of the game when you start playing. Now, you're going to see in the top left corner are the buttons. So you constantly press those buttons, and those are your attacks. Now, with the Ranger, you'll see that you do use up arrows. You can refill, thankfully. As you can see, I'm using up, I have 33. Press that B button and you will refill your arrows, but you make sure you are not evading when you're doing that because it will cancel the refill of your arrows. Alright, so your health and your powers, essentially, depending on your character, are in the very bottom, as you can see, of the screen. And then the bottom left corner is uses of potions and items and everything that you have in your inventory, and you can go into your inventory and set everything so you only use certain things. So we're gonna go ahead and continue and follow her, and I will be talking again in a few more minutes, guys.
You are caught in a dream, and I have found my way in.
As you can see already, this character is freaking BA. Now you'll notice that fountain that I just walked by. For those of you that don't know, or are seeing this for the first time and are wanting to play this, that fountain will heal you. So any of those that you find throughout the Bless Unleashed game, all you gotta do is stand by it and it'll heal you, and boom, you don't have to worry about using your potions if you don't have a lot left. So you go ahead and continue with here, and you literally just continue forward, guys. Kill the enemies, learn your character. Now is a perfect time to learn your character. Now, I will say once you initially start after the dream sequence, you will be back at level 1. You will not have the powers that are being used at this particular part in the game. You will be back at level 1 and going from there, obviously. I'm really excited. I really kind of want to continue with the Ranger because she is, I mean, just look at her. She's like, and the bee, when you constantly, and then she squats and she keeps, or she kneels and she keeps shooting, that is my favorite. I think I do it right here. This is my favorite. I don't know why. It's just, oh my god, look at that. That's so freaking cool. Alright, I do recommend for those that want to play this, that like long range. The Ranger, as you can see, is perfect. The Mage, as you guys saw in my last Bless Unleashed video, was perfect. And the Priest. So I haven't played as the Priest yet. I'm kind of hesitant about playing close range. Not that I'm bad at it, but I like long range characters because it's easier. Alright, so this part, you fight these two guys and then you're going to see a medium-sized dude appear with the two little dudes. Not too difficult. The bad guy after him, there's one more after him, actually 2 more after him. There's a larger guy. Actually, he's not the one I was talking about. The one after him, you fight in that little area. And then after that guy, who, the one that you're about to fight after these 3 is a semi-boss. And then the big boss is coming. And that guy, I will explain when we get to that point. Okay, so as you guys can see with this guy, this is the semi-boss. I always have trouble saying that. Just keep your distance if you're being long-range character like the Mage. Mage is perfect. When I was fighting him as the Mage, oh my gosh, you just keep your distance. As long as you're close enough to hit with your magic, but far enough away where you can get further away when he's coming towards you. Same as the Ranger. Haven't really played as the Priest. Well, I did briefly play as the Priest. Priest is hard. The Priest is hard, I will say. I like the Priest though because it has a they have protective shield that they can do. So far the Ranger and the Mage are my freaking favorite. Their powers are so awesome. I'm excited to continue with the Ranger to see all of her, oh my gosh, to see all of her powers. It's gonna be so cool. So yeah, this guy's not too difficult. The next guy coming up, just wait for it. I'll talk about that in a minute. Alright guys, this guy. He's not too difficult, but he's not easy either. First tip, keep your distance from him the best you can. Ooh, he's not really hard. This is like the 3rd time I'm fighting him in the game. So I've tried testing all, well, I've only tested like 4 characters. The Mage, the Ranger, the Priest, and the Crusader. I don't know. Like I said, I like long distance. Alright, so with him, use your powers when you can. Now attack. I don't know if it's the same with the Ranger. Not with the Ranger. Yeah, no. Okay, with the Mage, using your powers does use magic, but when you attack him, it refills your magic. Obviously with the Ranger, all you have to do is refill your arrows. But definitely keep an eye on your arrows, because I didn't do that. And that. But I do use that heals because then I realize that my health is down. He does jump at you as you fall. Listen to me. I can't talk today. So he's not too difficult. So just try and keep your distance. Heal when you can. Definitely keep an eye on that. I'm actually getting his health down pretty well. So yeah. Alright guys. I'm gonna let you guys finish watching this, and then I will do my closing, and that'll be the end. Alright guys, so as you saw, that was the end of the beginning prologue, essentially. Well, this is the start of the prologue. If you do want to continue with the prologue, as it says, it's recommended for new players, I would do it. I am now. I don't know how long it is. I'm still doing the prologue. I'm assuming I haven't actually gotten too far into the game itself. Like I said, I'm only level 12. So if you do want to do that, definitely do the prologue. I am going to go ahead and end this video by saying I love all of your beautiful faces. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this. Let me know what you guys thought of my characters. Also let me know if you guys would like me to continue with said characters that I created. Especially with this game. So far it's really interesting. But yeah. So let me know what you guys thought. I want to get your guys' thoughts, please. I am so excited for people to be watching this stuff. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this video, please and thank you. Click that bell icon while you're at it to be notified when I post my videos, which I will be continuing with A Plague Tale: Innocence next Tuesday, which will be Chapter 3, possibly Chapter 4. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of a long video. Again, guys, I wanted to apologize for my last video and the Filmora 9 thing that's plastered in there. It probably will be the same with this video. So that's why I tried to narrate for the most part. I love all of you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will try and get my videos posted every Tuesday, like I said. And Wednesdays will be... I might continue with this character. I haven't fully decided yet. Also, maybe another character creation with other games. So, you guys have a beautiful day. Stay safe. Stay loved. And most importantly, guys, stay fabtabulous. Have a beautiful night.